So tell us what you've loved about PBA so far.
I've actually really enjoyed just getting the team together and having a good conversation about
Awesome.
seeing them become something better than they are.
Hmm.
Um, I actually had a conversation with one of the young girls yesterday, and she was blown away at how how engaged the conversation was. So I don't think she'd ever
Yep.
really thought she could talk to me in regards to that sort of thing.
Great.
So it was nice for them to actually realize that, yes, fine, I might be, the boss, but I'm
Yep.
also prepared to put some effort into seeing them do better if they are prepared to do the work
Great.
as well.
I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah, awesome. So it's given you that a little bit of extra confidence and nudge as a leader to have these conversations and
absolutely.
build the culture. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Because like I say, you already had a great business, and a lot of people come to us in desperation, like we're their last resort, and then we
Mm.
turn them around real quick. You come, and then we get clients like you who come to us already with a good business, but they want to build a really awesome business and go the
Want the
whole next
team to
level.
be, yeah, yeah, yeah. Want the
Yeah,
team to do better. Yeah, yeah, for
yeah,
themselves as well as the
yeah.
business. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So already you're starting to build a team of owners in just a few short weeks. Like you've shifted your mentality and you're starting to push them along. Growing people, it's fantastic. What else have you loved?
The fact that that my manager in one of the stores she's jumped on, like she just absolutely
Just
loves
straight
everything
into
about
it.
it. She is straight into it. She's got little posters up in her office. She's telling her team that she's more motivated at the gym herself, and
That is
um,
fantastic.
yeah, yeah. So no, she's 100% behind it. So it's been really, really
Wow,
good to see her.
wow,
First
wow.
week that she's actually met one of her major targets as well,
Yes, yes,
and
wow,
jumped onto the gold call, and yeah, got some extra catering in online, as well. So yeah,
wow,
she's flourishing. Yeah.
wow. That is so awesome. And were you skeptical about bringing people like her into the program at first?
No, no,
No.
this is why we're doing the program. It was
Good,
literally,
good.
I only took over that store 6 months ago,
Yep.
and I needed something. Even though I was telling her a lot of the things that you're reinforcing it. So
Yes.
it's the
Yes.
thing that's actually, the penny's dropping because she's
That's
hearing it
great.
from someone else, not just
I
me.
love that. And that's the power of a program like this, isn't it? Because you know a lot of stuff and you've probably taught a lot of stuff so much, but they just, for some reason, people don't take it from the
Doesn't
owner.
always resonate when it comes from the people paying the bills. No.
Yeah. Yeah. I had the same challenge in my previous business. Like we were always
Yeah.
having to hire coaches, like lean coaches, sales coaches, finance, all that stuff to bring sometimes the same messaging that I was already bringing and better. And they bring some more tools. It's
Oh,
fantastic. I'm not
absolutely.
saying
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And far more motivation from you than me, to be fair. So
Well, that's our job. That's our job. That's our
yeah,
job.
yeah.
So what I love about you is like most owners of even between the 1 million to 10 million bracket are really skeptical about bringing their team in. You just got straight in and did it. I love that. You saw the
Absolutely.
value in
Yeah.
it. Most people are really skeptical, and I have to work hard to convince them. Then
No,
I do, and then they said, "Well, this I wish I'd done this 10 years ago." So well done.
absolutely. Yeah.
You've already
Yeah.
got that mindset.
Yeah.
Okay, that is awesome. Now, I'm just going to cover some of these points because anyone who's watching, the point of these success stories, Monica, is to like really help people to grow their business, even if they never join us, to take this stuff. Growing people, number one priority, because and you get this, and this is what you've invested in our program, you've invested in your people, and you're showing people like, I won't use her name, but who you were just talking about, she's just hit a target because you've shown her you're investing in her, you're paying money
It's
to
taken her
educate her,
6 months
upskill
to
her.
reach this target, and after
There
two
you go.
weeks of doing that,
There you go.
2 weeks of being
How
in this,
crazy.
she's done it. Yeah. Yeah.
And this is what happens. And I always say to people, we get transformational results. And they're like, oh, yeah, whatever. We've heard all this before. We've heard all this before. Blah, blah, blah. We've got a client at the moment who's just about to join us, but they've been burnt twice now by bad coaching programs. And they reckon they've got 4 months of cash left, and that's it. They're done for. They're going to liquidate. And they're going to join us because we're their last hope. But they've already been burnt twice. And then they're saying, well, you're just saying the same stuff as the last blokes. And I said, yeah, but here's the proof. There's 75 success story videos. There's 145 reviews. People like Monica who just joined and they're winning. Yeah. So what would you say to someone who's sitting on the fence right now? Those types of people.
Look, what have you got to lose? yes, it's
Exactly.
there's a financial amount that you've got to put into this, but unless
Yeah,
you're going to be
yeah,
prepared to put money into your team, they're never going to
yeah.
give you the results you're looking for.
It's not going to happen. You
No.
know, you're exactly right. What have you got to lose? You've got
Yeah.
everything to gain and nothing to lose. And I just say to people, play it out. What's the best thing that can happen and what's the worst thing? And usually the worst thing is that it's still going to be better than what they've got now.
Absolutely. And you know what? You might even cut some dead weight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you know what, Monica? Great point. Anyone who's listening, this happens almost every week in our program.
Yeah.
Is the more they get their people into this program and the more they teach and train, it becomes like a really powerful filter for good and bad people in their business or average people. And
Yeah.
people just opt out, they self-select out. So someone that's been an HR headache for 3 years, people start our program. I had one the other day. They were 8 weeks in, and a couple of their worst people left that they would been like, it probably would have cost them 50 grand in personal grievance claims if they'd tried to get rid of them. They're gone. Zero cost.
Yeah.
And
No
this is
longer
happening.
infecting the ones that are actually interested to be
Amazing.
there and do their best. Yeah.
Amazing. And I had another one a couple of days ago, same thing. They're like, I don't know why I put up with this person for the last 3 years. He's gone. And because they joined us. So even that one thing, even if they took nothing else from our program, that one thing paid for their program probably 10 times over. So this is awesome. A team of owners is what you're building. And I'm going to advise everyone who's listening, build a team of owners. Be like Monica, build a team of owners. Lift the weight, spread the burden, spread the load.
Spread the burden. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Your stress levels, I reckon, Monica, already, tell me if I'm wrong, but I reckon your stress levels are already reducing. Correct? Maybe?
Definitely. Yeah. And the one store, having the two stores, it was always going to be an eye opener. Not being able to having so much more time in, years at the other business in the other store. And then only sort of all of a sudden having to split my time between two, it was going to be a challenge. So it was having Jill now completely onto it. And it just means that I know I can leave her to do what she needs to do.
That's brilliant.
And support from a distance if necessary. Yeah.
That's brilliant. What you've created already in 2 weeks is another virtual shareholder.
Yeah.
She's just fully buying in because you've invested in it. It's fantastic. And it takes so much burden off you and so much pressure. And we get so many owners coming to us after 20 years of grinding it out, and they're just still playing their cards close to their chest. I'm like, if you carry on like this, nothing is going to change. You have empowered your people, invested in them, you share the numbers with them, you do all the things, a lot of the things you were already doing, but you're now doing them already at a higher level, and it's just going to get better and better. You're only dipping your toes in the water with our program.
Yeah.
It can only get better, right? And so, fantastic. So anyone who's listening, like let go. Share your numbers. Share the key stuff.
Just give it a go. Give it a go. And
what have you?
Yeah.
And here's the thing. And people say, oh, no, I'm too scared because of this and this. I'm like, well, has it worked for the last 20 years? Are you happy with where you're at? Are you happy doing 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week? You want to carry on like this? Sadly, most people do. Anyway, so is there anything else?
Micromanaging, there's nothing more annoying. Just,
I know. It's the way to stay small, right?
Absolutely.
Forever. And to have those problems just compounding forever. Yeah. That is so powerful and so helpful. What else did you say? Bring people into the program. You've created a team of owners. Fresh enthusiasm and motivation. That's the other point. When you invest in training for people, one of the massive spin-off effects is daily motivation and inspiration and enthusiasm, because we need motivation all the time. That's just this human nature. We just need it all the time if we want to operate at our best. And so by bringing her in, like you might be a very inspirational leader and you might be able to inspire all the time, but doing this, no, I'm saying that. I don't know because I haven't worked with you, but if you are or you aren't, even if you are, we still find that people get massive benefit by giving these memberships to their team as well, because they're just constantly being lifted up by the training. And they're developing and
growing. I mean, that is that is what you need.
Number one. Yeah, that is so powerful. Right, that's been so inspirational. So my final question is, what else, is there anything else you'd say to someone who's really skeptical, been burnt by a bad program, who knows they need to change, but they're just sitting on the fence. What would you, any other words to spur them into action?
This is my 20, do we really need to do numbers? 20 something year in business. And yeah, yes, I have had different coaches for, different team members. Yes, people leave.
Yeah.
Yes, you will invest some money and they're not all going to stay. But would you not rather that your team leaves with a really good understanding about what they can do and have a good, a good basis for what a good boss is?
Yeah, that is awesome. That's a really good point. People say, what if I train them and they leave? But here's the better question to ask. What if you don't train them and they don't leave? Right? What a nightmare. What a nightmare.
You continue to bang your head against the wall. Absolutely.
And honestly, Monica, that question I just asked is what we see just every day of every week. People show up and they've got a team of people that they haven't trained and they're not leaving. And it's a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a disaster. So yeah, well done. That's awesome. Any last things you want to say about the program, anything?
Just, there's loads of resources, and yeah, you're only an email away. So it's been very helpful in regards to, going through a whole lot of resources. I'm old school. I love hard copy. So, you can print it all off. You can work through it. You can share some of the questionnaires with the team. You can grow your own understanding of your own team as well in that regard. So yeah, I found that really beneficial. Yeah.
Awesome. So you're feeling lots of support. You've got all the resources. What about the community? Do you like the community side of it, where there's just so many people lifting each other up?
Yeah. No, exactly. Jumping on a Wednesday and having, listening to other people. Even, we're all in very different fields, different industries. But yes, no, I found that it's been, I literally just said that to my manager yesterday. You can see, even though we're in completely different fields than the people that are talking, you can always take something away from it.
You can. You can cross-pollination across industries is amazing, and across business sizes.
Absolutely.
I never realized the power in it. So yeah, that's awesome. Oh, well, thank you so much, Monica. This story will inspire so many people and help some poor person or some struggling person to get help. So thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you.
Appreciate it.